Quick message to the viewer. This video did not go as planned. I urge you to watch to the end. It's like watching a train wreck in action.
Level up. Okay. See all this stuff right here? You will have no idea what this is unless you watched that video right there. Oh, that's not a link, by the way. That's just a picture of the thumbnail. You're gonna have to go find it for yourself. In that last video, I showed 3 different types of injection systems, and we're going to run through 2 of them. The reason why we can't test out the third, this guy right here, is because the pressure it takes to use it, and I can't really simulate a sprinkler system inside my house. Well, I suppose you're wondering why we're inside the house. That's why. It's kind of a mess out there right now, and it's gonna be a long time before I get out on the grass. But for a lot of you, season's already started. So we're gonna go ahead and set this one aside. Can't use it today. We'll get that hooked up and do that at a later date. Now, what we do have still is the Chapin, and then we have the Austin Powers.
That's not mine.
So all of this stuff here, what I'm trying to show you is you don't need this anymore. And people like these or don't like them, I don't really care. You can use something like this or just a regular sprinkler and use this whole system. Well, these are 2 different pieces, but you can use these and feed your lawn with something pretty easy. So here's how we're gonna test this out. First off, we're gonna go with the Austin Powers. I would just like to say there is a high probability that something is going to spray, leak, or otherwise get all over the place, but I do have someone standing by for that. He's a professional, so here we go. Setting this in here right now. Look at that, it fits right in there. That is so convenient. I've got the valve shut off right now. I have, well, you know, I should probably put this end also in here. I'm really starting to get nervous about this. Do we need like a countdown timer to destruction? Would that be a good idea? Oh man, I know this is gonna leak. I'm about to make a big mess. Okay, water's flowing. Oh, it's cycling back through. There's the first leak. There's the second leak. All right, kicking on the siphon. Let's draw some out. Here we go. And then you find out that you have the thing backwards. I don't. I thought I did, but the arrow clearly says go that way, and I was just looking at the wrong hose, so. Oh, let's try it again. Oh man. Okay. You gonna leak all over me or not? Pressurizing. You know what? No. This thing isn't working at all. Why isn't it working? It's filling water down into this side. This should not be happening right now. This thing's leaking all over the floor. This is a complete and utter disaster. You know what? I bet it's because I don't have enough pressure. Okay, so our first attempt at being awesome failed, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and try this guy and see if I can screw this up somehow as well. Now, sometimes things just don't go your way, and you gotta be okay with it. Oh, this is all failing miserably. We're just gonna have to go outside and do all this. All right, so I talked to the producers and they said it was okay to do a location change, so we're doing a location change. And I had to run it by everybody to just make sure that this was gonna be okay, because I am about to risk life and limb here. Let me show you why, and why I didn't want to do this outside to begin with. See that thing? Do you see where that is right there? That. There's a very high probability that I'm gonna get smashed by snow. This whole thing could turn out to be a beautiful disaster. But let's just see how this thing works. Oh, great. Okay. I just know something bad is gonna happen. I hope that you guys realize what I'm willing to go through for you. This is all, literally all for you. Let's fill her up. In goes the juice. It's nice. Oh, that's beauty. 1 gallon. Send it. Okay. Again, if you're gonna do injection, use the best fertilizer on the market. That's right there. It just is. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now remember, in the other video I showed it did come with a wrench. I'm not using the wrench right now. I just used my bare hands. Wow. I crank this puppy up and fire in the hole. Oh, okay, things are happening. Mainly just so far a lot of leaking. Brown. We are taking the train to Browntown. Look at that. I'm fertilizing. I'm fertilizing really well. Okay, so far we're doing good. Now, remember earlier I also said it comes with this handy dandy little drain. Why don't we just put it back in here? Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And Excalibur. Down she goes. Just making a mess. This whole video is just a disaster. It's making a mess. Right? Oh, gosh. Nobody saw that coming. Okay, now for a normal functional adult, they probably could have done that a lot easier, and better, and simpler, and not in the snow, while practically just getting like under Niagara Falls over here. Hey, I really don't think this is going to work. You know what, screw it. You guys are gonna have to come back and watch this at a little later frickin' date because I don't wanna deal with this right now. So, come back in the summer. Jesus Christ!